Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gianluca Massi speaking from the Virtual Telescope project. And after delaying the original event of about 90 minutes, I decided to start a bit earlier because right now the sky is clear and I'm not sure how long it will stay clear. So it's a joy for me to bring to you this asteroid live, and as I really don't know, as I told you, how long it will stay clear, here it is, my friends, the live console from the telescope. Here it is. The telescope is already pointed in the right spot of the sky where the asteroid 2020 SW is sitting right now. So I will ask our system to take a few images just to make sure we have the object visible there. Just starting acquiring images to make sure that we have the object in the center of the field of view. Okay, I had to ask the telescope to show the, here it is. Okay. We already have a clear evidence of the object. This is the asteroid, my friends, while all the objects around are stars. I'm just trying to put the asteroid in the very center, if I can. Let's wait for the next image to confirm this before I officially start this live feed. So happy that at the end the sky is with us, because I was very close to cancel this live feed because it was honestly, here we are. So we are very ready. Let me take a few images of it just to be sure that I have also scientific data to use later on to calculate an orbit. So here it is what we are doing. As you know, in about 11 hours we will be approached extremely close by this small asteroid 2020 SW, an asteroid which has a dimension somewhere between 5 and 10 meters. So this is a very small object, and it has been discovered by the Mount Lemmon survey in Arizona by my friends and colleagues working there. It has been discovered on September 18, and in about 12 hours it will come extremely close to us, 27,000 kilometers. That is 7% of the average lunar distance. That is closer than the geostationary satellites. Even if so exceptionally close, this is an extremely safe, a completely definitively safe close encounter, because the limited small distance is not a danger by itself, because we know that the trajectory of the asteroid is exactly that, and there are absolutely no possibilities for it to hit our planet. So this is very important to keep in mind every time we talk about these extremely close approaches. Meantime, I'm just checking the weather to make sure that we have no clouds around, because telescopes do not like clouds. And I started now taking longer images, and I will tell you what is happening. As I told you, the asteroid is up there somewhere in the sky, and I asked the telescope to point it. And where it is, by the way, this is a star map showing the sky above the telescope. I am in Rome, but the telescope is about 100 kilometers south from Rome, so I am remotely controlling and remotely sharing its view with you. And the asteroid is here in the Pegasus, the Horse constellation, and the telescope is already pointing the asteroid, and it is moving across the sky because it is very close, and of course it has its own motion around the sun, and the telescope is tracking it while moving, of course. And right now, not only we pointed the object, but I also asked our very sensible imaging device to take images back to back. And here you can see that the asteroid is here, visible as a sharp dot of light, and as the telescope is carefully tracking it across the sky, the stars on the background are showing us trails, okay? As all this is faint, these are relatively faint objects, okay? So the telescope, well, better, the imaging device needs to collect the light coming from the asteroid and the stars for a while, for a handful of seconds, 30 seconds, as you can read here, okay? And in those 30 seconds, that is half a minute, the asteroid is moving, and here you have the clear evidence of that. Just to give you an opportunity to understand and read what is happening here. The longer the exposure time, the longer the star trails, of course. Happy that at least we are having a nice view of this. I'm very sorry that at the scheduled time it was cloudy because we had thousands of people just joining at that very moment, but I'm happy that at least I could show and I could share this live with you, all of you. And please keep in mind that the virtual telescope project is running on volunteer basis, and there are bills to be paid and so on, so you are very welcome to support our project by donations, and we offer a few things, exclusive things to people donating and supporting us. So in that case, we are very grateful to you, making possible for our project to stay alive. And in particular this time, those donating would have access to the high definition version of this live feed. Anyway, here we are, and we are tracking this little asteroid 2020 SW, coming extremely close, that is closer than the geostationary satellites in about 11 hours. Now I want to take a 1 minute long exposure. Once the image taken right now will be saved. The image is coming in a handful of seconds. Here it is, and now I will ask my telescope, an imaging device, to start grabbing an image for 60 seconds now. So this is twice the exposure time I used so far, and in this longer time, of course, I do expect to see twice the length of the star trails, always looking at the weather, because as I told you, it is extremely important for me to understand if the clouds are coming back, in that case, I should immediately switch the telescope off and close the observatory. I was happy that the sky opened to the point I could run, as expected, this live feed. This small asteroid, since it was discovered, clearly showed it had absolutely no intentions to hit our planet. You can see again the asteroid as a sharp dot of light, while the stars are trailing, because the telescope, which is a truly advanced telescope, is carefully tracking the object. So the stars on the background are leaving those trails. This is an effect of the accurate tracking of the telescope on the asteroid. How beautiful is this every time to bring the real sky to you in real time. The Virtual Telescope project in Gianluca Masi, the one who is speaking to you from Rome, have been on the ground for 14 years now, pioneering really this opportunity offered by the internet technology to bring to everyone around the planet the experience of the real-time sky. A new image is coming now. You will see image after image. The stars are slowly sliding from the upper left to the bottom right. Basically, the object is moving south. Sorry. And as I told you, the Virtual Telescope has been around for years now doing this, and I'm really hoping that you will enjoy this experience and that you will consider supporting us by a donation, whatever you want, and we will show you our gratitude by sending you a few things, digital images, exclusive digital images you can print, high quality ones, and just you can put on your wall. And we will also send you the link to access our next live feed in high definition, the premium edition, as you very likely have read somewhere on our website. This is the only way we have to keep this project running, because while you are seeing this for free, it does not mean that it has no cost to stay alive, you know. Something offered for free is not obviously without costs. So please, if you want, if you can, if you like what we are doing, if you think this is worth your support, please consider donating something to keep us alive and make possible for us to share this amazing cosmos where we live live with the world. We are still tracking the Asteroid 2020 SW. This is a little object discovered a few days ago on September 18 by my friends and colleagues at Mount Lemmon Survey in Arizona, and it is going to come extremely close in 11 hours by now, when it will be about 20,000 kilometers above the Earth's surface. It is significantly closer than the geostationary satellites, my friends. I want to try to take a 3-minute exposure, just for fun. And by the way, I want also to address a question I had that I received many messages asking the same things, actually, because people out there, when they read about these close approaching asteroids, have the impression that for some reason we are having many more of these visits today than in the past. Well, this is not true, because what we have today is exactly what we had yesterday and years ago. What is changing here, what is improving here, is our technology and our capability to spot and discover these small objects, because these objects are quite small. As I told you, this is a bus-sized object. This is 5 to 10 meters, considering the size estimates provided by the NASA JPL. And as I told you, you really need an advanced technology to spot this small object while it is still far from our planet. This is why we are able to see many more now, because now we have the right tools to do this. In the past we didn't have all these amazing toys, and this is why these objects went completely unobserved, but they were there. Of course, the solar system has been what we see today for a long time now. I also want to thank all the media worldwide who featured our live feed, making possible to the people to know about this. Otherwise, you very likely were not here without those amazing media sharing the opportunity to look at this. In about 45 seconds, we will have the 3-minute long image, and the star trails should be 3 times what we have seen on the screen. You see, it is like taking a picture, a photograph at night. You have to use a long exposure, and in this case the exposure is just 180 seconds, that is 3 minutes. And the countdown here says that we are almost done. And I'm really looking forward to show this next image, hoping it will be nice. Coming in right now. Look, friends, how beautiful is this? The object and the star trails. Amazing, very, very nice. Now I would like to do another things, if you don't mind. Just to have some stuff to create tomorrow, a quick movie. Taking many images back to back. And let's start. Let's see what I will get from this. So now, while going to conclude this live feed, which was a lucky one because I was very close to cancel it because of clouds, but the sky opened and we were blessed. And now I really want to show you these quick images again, so that after seeing the long exposures with the long star trails, I'm taking a number of short exposures so that tomorrow I will be able to create a time lapse. I will just leave you a few minutes to find by yourself who is the asteroid here, because now with this short exposure we are not giving enough time to the stars to trail enough. But this is the asteroid, and image after image, perhaps with the crosshair it will be easier for you. Image after image, every time an image is updated, you can see that the star trails are slowly moving on the right. So friends, I really hope you enjoyed this, and again, consider supporting the Virtual Telescope project, because we just need you. We simply need you to survive and keep this kind of activities up and running. So if you find this is what you see here is worth your support, it is the right time for you to support, because we are facing hard times, and we are doing our best to bring all this for free to the world. But of course, something we offer for free has its own costs because electricity, internet, telescope maintenance and repairing is not free, unfortunately. So thank you to everyone, to those who already supported us and already enjoyed the premium HD version of this live feed earlier, like a premiere experience. And thanks to you, by the way, for joining this live feed. You are welcome to join our Facebook page, the Virtual Telescope Project on Facebook, just to be sure to learn, to know about the next cosmic adventure. That's all. Gianluca Massi, Virtual Telescope Project from Rome, Italy, is sending to you the best wishes. Take care and keep looking at the stars.